Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Jade Harrell, and I'm joined by St. Louis Department of Health Public Information Officer Harrell Bailey and the President and CEO of Williams & Associates, Erise Williams Jr., discussing National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day and the role of the St. Louis Department of Health that they're playing to inform the public locally. So we'll continue our conversation. Erise, why the distinction and why is it necessary to have a Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Day in addition to the other awareness?
When you look at it historically, like I said, National Black HIV/AIDS Awareness Day has been going on since 1999. Unfortunately, in our country, HIV has always had a disproportionate impact on the Black community, and it's not because of who we are, but it's because of those environmental circumstances, in terms of access to health care. So you have an epidemic like HIV, you're more susceptible to see more of that epidemic have a greater impact in the Black community. Yeah. So that's why that we have that emphasis, and really trying to get, because of the stigma associated with HIV, really trying to get folks to get tested, and if they are positive, to get into treatment.
Sure. How do you all respond to the stigma, or what would you say about what is associated with the stigma that comes with HIV and AIDS in our community?
Yeah, those two challenges that Erise mentioned, poverty, which prevents people from getting adequate health care, and stigma are really challenges to addressing this public health issue. And the education component is the key to dealing with that stigma. And we're out in the community trying to educate people to get tested, know your status, get treatment if you are, and we're continually educating people.
This is what you spend your entire year doing.
It's all around, right? 24/7.
24/7. It's constant, right? Because the need is that great. I absolutely get it. So we want to emphasize. Let's give the three key things we want to emphasize with this year's observance.
Well, like Harrell said, getting tested.
Get tested. Testing's different now.
Yes, you can have your results in 15 minutes. Through rapid testing. And even if someone was to test positive, it's what we call rapid response. We can get medication to you right away. We can start medication even before you get a chance to see a physician. So because it's about hitting it hard and hitting it early if a person is positive.
Got it.
The second thing is helping raise awareness. There's no, releasing that stereotype about who's at risk. All of us are at risk. So really talking about it and really making it a part of our routine health care. Particularly when we talk about for women, you have your annual pap smear, get an HIV test. Make that an annual event. Same thing for men. We know that Black men sometimes are very reluctant to go to the doctor, but when you go, get an HIV test. So that's the message, I think.
Sure. You have facilities and places or that you all recommend or encourage for folks to get testing?
We do, and we have partners that we have contracts with that can do it. We can check our website, or they can call the number that's on the screen, and we can get them connected.
Excellent.
And we offer it at Williams & Associates, free and confidential HIV rapid testing, also STD testing and treatment.
Will you toss in, and I know that you do this, in addition to testing and treatment, about the mental health component and counseling, that you all make sure that the support is there for people who are experiencing or fearful or maybe dealing with the impact of HIV/AIDS?
Yeah, through our psychosocial support services, we are able to offer that support because we want people to be proactive in their game plan in terms of addressing HIV if they are HIV positive.
Yeah, we want to see some more successes.
Yes.
All right. Gentlemen, you're a great part of that, so I thank you for being here today. National HIV/AIDS Awareness Day is observed every February 7th. The St. Louis Department of Health urges residents to know their status and get tested frequently if they're sexually active. You can always visit the Department of Health to find testing locations and any other pertinent health information. For more information, visit stlewis-mo.gov or call them at 314-612-5100 or visit them. Go to 1520 Market Street downtown in St. Louis. Stay with us. We have more coming up after this break.